Hello RuneScape, Wiki'd here and how you doing? 2020 has been a big year for RuneScape 3, but it's also been a big year for RuneScape's largest player-run resource, the RS Wiki. Now that it has in-game integration and a well-deserved golden gnome bagging this year's Community Champion Award, and with 13.4 million total visitors through 2020, there's no doubt the Wiki has nailed themselves into all of our RuneScape lives. In comparison, the old school wiki had a total of 21.8 million visitors, which surprisingly isn't even twice the amount of us, and I can't tell if that's us needing the wiki more or old school needing it less. I'll let you decide on that one. I got in touch with the wiki team for some stats and they were kind enough to give them to me, so without further ado, here are the most popular wiki pages that kept us inside and occupied through this hellhole of a year. If there was a trend in the 2020's top hits, it was rewards, but efficiency is always high up on any dedicated player's Christmas list. Coming in hot at number 10 is calculators, and the only time I'm going to use a maths term and hot in the same sentence. On this page, readers can find the exact skill calculators they need to figure out how many resources they need for any XP goal. Player-owned farm makes an impact for the third year in a row. This one clocked in at third place in 2019 and 8th in 2018, so it seems that players haven't been able to get enough of running their own farm over the last 2 years. Or maybe it's because it's easily the best method to train farming out there and relatively complicated to learn without the wiki, but you know, details. I just like to think that everyone shares my deep passion for agriculture. With the high scores booming with activity and new titles released for active participants, it's never been a better year to go hunting for treasure. It probably also helps that Treasure Trails is one of the most popular content updates ever made, but just a little bit. And if that wasn't enough treasure hunting for you, Archaeological Mysteries keeps us tripping on our toes. It's clear to me that I'm not the only player who's in this spacebar the dialogue gang. And if that wasn't enough treasure hunting for y'all, then oh boy, get your things together for number 6, cause we have some archaeological collections. Having complete collections offers some great rewards depending on who you give them to, so having a one-stop shop for seeing everything that you need and which crazy NPC will give you the most powerful relics for them is super helpful. And if that wasn't enough treasure hunting for you, then too bad, cause the next one got nothing to do with treasure hunting at all, or treasure hunter either for that matter, thank god. Instead, we're setting up shop at number 5, but not for too long since it's a traveling merchant store. With the wiki page, you can easily check out what the day's stock is without having to teleport all the way over to the fishing guild, which is nice cause I never trusted the smell there. I know numbers can be hard, but if you need a little help, the next one is number 4. One of the most popular RuneScape video genres these days are guides, so it's not surprising to see skill training guides this far up the list. It's just short of the most popular wiki page of all time, the money making guide. With an extensive list of all money making schemes out there, it's a good way to learn how to make a quick buck if you're A, not evil Lucario, B, don't own a party hat, and C, don't aim to get one because none of these methods will get you anywhere close to one. Chipping along at second is Archaeology Training, the dedicated skill guide for RuneScape's latest skill and the largest update of the year. With that in mind, it's probably not surprising that Archaeology is Indiana Jonesing its way into number 1. It's what kept us busy all this year, allowing us to live our wildest dreams of exploring ancient ruins and discovering lost civilizations by digging in the ground over and over again. Which isn't as bad as it sounds. Sometimes you get to dig here and then a little bit over there, and if your level is good enough, then you get to dig some here too. Great content. So these are the 10 things the RuneScape community wicked for the most in 2020. I did actually learn something from this too, cause I discovered the drops from the traveling merchant just this year. Like, I'm not really good at keeping track, but I assume that just every update gives me common XP one way or another, so I kinda tend to stay away from them from a little while in the beginning. If you're wondering about any honorable mentions or near misses, you can check out the top 50 pages in the description below. You won't get to hear me read them out though, but don't tell me whether or not that's a good or a bad thing. That's all from me from this video everyone, my name is Wiki'd and until next time Scapers, goodbye for now.